All right, folks, buckle up for a wild ride through the dystopian hellscape that is modern Europe's financial system, where your money isn't yours, it's just on loan from the overlords until they decide to snatch it on back. And guys, as we get started here, please share the video if you like it, thumb it up because it costs you $0, subscribe if you're new and you like the content, and leave me a comment with your thoughts. Picture this. You're in France, the land of baguettes and berets, and you want to withdraw a measly 1,000 euros of your savings from your bank account. Sounds simple, right? Wrong. You gotta book an appointment, like you're begging for an audience with the Pope himself. Oh, monsieur, you want that 1,000 euro? Come back on Tuesday, bring a PowerPoint presentation, a notarized letter from your great deceased grandma, and maybe a blood sample. Perhaps we can do business, eh? And if you're trying to deposit cash, oh honey, they're gonna grill you about that like you're on trial at The Hague. Where did these 500 euro come from, Pierre, eh? Selling croissants in the black market again, are you? Running a secret escargot farm, not paying your taxes. Where'd it come from? They want a full audit of your life because apparently your cash is guilty until proven innocent. Now, zoom out to the rest of Europe. Same vibe, different accents. You want to withdraw your own money? Well, you better have a reason that's not, it's my frickin' money, you vultures.
Are you going to let me withdraw £2,500 from my account today, yes or no, in the branch?
And what is the £2,500 for, Mr. Jackson?
Buying a motorbike for my son.
Right, okay, so have you got any evidence of the motorbike you...
No, I haven't got any evidence of a motorbike at all, no, I haven't got it, because I don't know what one I'm getting yet.
Right,
yeah?
so when you found the bike for your son, if you can show us some evidence of that.
So you're not, so I need to show you evidence. So I need to show you evidence. I'm doing it. Really?
You can't film me without my permission, sir. You cannot film me.
So you're not going to give me the money, no?
I'm going to hang up this immediately.
Absolute joke,
okay,
this place.
Call the security.
Absolute joke. You're an absolute joke, this place. Won't let me
No. You need a 500-word essay, a doctor's note, and a photo of the motorcycle you're buying, preferably with the seller waving in it like he's in a hostage video. Yes, her manager, I need 2,000 for a Vespa. Here's a VIN number and a haiku about my feelings, damn it, give me my money. It's your economic energy, folks. But they've got it locked in a vault like it's the Holy Grail. And who's the puppet master behind this madness? Well, it's dear Christine Lagarde, the ECB's queen bee, strutting around like she owns your savings. Recently, during a speech, she hinted at a bank bail-in. Yeah, that's right. They might yoink your money to prop up their failing banks. Remember Cyprus? 2013? Oh, she played a hand in that too. Laiki Bank went kaput, poof. Deposits over 100,000 euros wiped out like they never existed. 3.4 billions in savings turned to dust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Here lie your savings. The Bank of Cyprus, they slapped a 47.5% haircut on anything over 100,000 euros, giving depositors some worthless bank shares in exchange, and called it a day. Hey, here's a participation trophy for believing in us. Thank you. Take your ribbon home. Lagarde, also head of the IMF at the time, gave that fiasco her gold star of approval, as I mentioned a moment ago. Meanwhile, the same banks were gambling on Greek debt, offering juicy interest rates to lure you and your money in quotation marks. And when it all went tits up, who paid the price? Well, it wasn't the suits. No, you schmuck, who thought a savings account was, for saving? Most folks, they're just not financial wizards. They're trying to pay for groceries, not trying to decode the fine print on a Greek bond. But nope, your life savings, stolen faster than a tourist's wallet in a Paris metro.
I got a $100 check from my grandma, and my dad said I need to put it in the bank so it can grow over the years.
Well, that's fantastic. A really smart decision, young man. We can put that check in a money market mutual fund. Then we'll reinvest the earnings into foreign currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
What?
It's gone. It's all gone.
And it's not just the banks. The French government's out here playing Big Brother with drones, frickin' drones, snooping on your backyard for unreported sheds. Oh, you have a tool shed for your rusty hammer. That's 500 euros in taxes, you peasant. Pay up right now. We take it directly from your bank account.
And it's gone.
They're taxing you for knickknacks, your wheelbarrows, your dreams of a decent life. Now we know why the Biden administration was out there pushing for a global minimum corporate tax rate. Why? So that you can't escape to a low tax haven like some kind of fiscal Indiana Jones. They're like, no, you stay in our tax cartel, buddy. This, by the way, is why federalism in the United States is a goddamn lifesaver, a life send. For example, I moved to Nevada after living most of my life in California. See ya, Gavin Newsom. Because I thought to myself, why should I pay an extra 10 to 15% to the state as I start to make more money for great weather, as well as your $20 billion homeless industrial complex? Nevada, on the other hand, is like, keep your money, bro. Or if you want, you're welcome to leave it at the craps table, which we will tax accordingly. At least it's a choice. But Europe, they're taking notes from England's Labour government, who's like, give us taxpayers 22 billion pounds to bury and sequester carbon into the ground emitted by industry, those dirty industries. Meanwhile, China and India cranked their coal plants up to 11.
These go to 11.
Climate change, they say. Sure, they've been screaming 10 years left for the last 20 years. But don't worry, they'll fix it by taxing your shed and your soul.
How dare you!
And here's the kicker. After all this taxation, after all this surveillance, if you dare to ask for your own money, they'll look at you like you're robbing their bank. What's that? You need cash? Show me receipts, a blueprint, and a TikTok of you begging. It's not your money. It's their money. You're just the tax cattle that they want to milk dry. The bigger the state gets, the tighter the leash. They don't want you moving to a cheaper jurisdiction, living your life, or, God forbid, spending your own cash. And by the way, that is why Bitcoin is the middle finger to this insanity, to the ECB, to Christine Lagarde, to the Biden administration, all those blue teams that think your money is theirs to spend accordingly for the carbon sequestration. You hold your Bitcoin, you control it, cryptographically locked like Fort Knox in your pocket. No bank permission needed, no government snooping, no why do you need 1,000 euro nonsense. You want to move to Bali? Take your Bitcoin and go. It's the ultimate check on these moral superiors who think that they're entitled to your blood, sweat, and euros. They're not your bosses. They're just bureaucrats with a fetish for your wallet. So do yourself a favor, grab your crypto, tell Lagarde to shove her balance up her frickin' ass and live like the free human that you were born to be. Or, keep begging for your 1,000 euros like it's a favor. Your call, my friends.